You've been hearing set SMART goals all your life, but how exactly do you do that? And how do you make sure that they are not just SMART goals, but you're actually achieving them? Hi and welcome to Bossin with Enny. My name is Enny and today we're going to be doing a realistic goal setting, practical or exercise. But before I go on, I would like you to please click the red subscribe button below and like this video. I'll be showing you how to set realistic goals with a template I built. This template makes everything so easy to understand. You can see everything at a glance. But let's start by going over what the acronyms in SMART goals stand for. Of course, I know you know it, but yeah, just for the sake of this video and for where we're going, I would like us to go over it. S is for specific, M is for measurable, A is for achievable, R is for realistic, and T is for time-bound. So if a goal must have all that, that means whatever you're working with must go in that direction, right? Yes. So let's experiment setting a SMART goal using my goal setting template. So we're going to start by stating a goal. In this case, for example, I want to read books. That's quite vague, so let's make it SMART. You have to be specific about the details, quantity, or features of the goal. So in this case, stating what kind of books you want to read is you being specific. So here we're going to say investment books. Now, to make it relevant, you need to know why you're reading a book on investment. Do you want to be financially free or you want to become a financial advisor? You're going to write that down on their relevance. Ensure you're not setting goals for no reason or the goals you're setting have no impact on your life whatsoever in any way. You must know why you're working towards what you're working so that somewhere down the line you don't end up quitting. This is a thing that can keep you motivated. To make it achievable, ensure you're not setting a goal beyond your capability. This works hand in hand with the measurement and time frame. For instance, if your goal is to read 3 books within a month, and you know yourself, you know that you're a very lazy reader, please do not set that kind of goal. You can instead say 1 book a month or a number of chapters a month, okay? If you don't do it like this, you will end up getting discouraged and you will abandon the goal at some point. Now, what is the point of making a goal time-bound? This is majorly to avoid procrastination. Do you know that if you do not set a deadline for your plans, you are less likely to work on them? So making a goal time-bound is essentially you saying that you know what you're doing, and based on the moves you're making, and all things being equal, you should have achieved that goal at the said time frame. And this will also help you try to do all it takes to make sure that it happens, to challenge yourself more. Then to make it measurable, we state how many. If you don't specify, you may just end up doing 1 or half or nothing. At what level or quantity would you say that you are satisfied with the goal or you've done and you've dusted the goal? In this case, let's just say 3. Still under measurability, to make it less overwhelming, you might want to define your milestones or your stages of achievement. These are like mini goals. It's better to work on these mini goals than going after the big goal all at once before you feel like you've accomplished something. This way, you can put a check mark on those ones that you've achieved and you can monitor your progress more effectively. The 2 extra things I added to this template to make it even more practical are the challenges and plans to achieve. You need to identify the things that may stand in the way of you achieving your goals. Is it your busy schedule or your inability to focus? Write it out. This way, you are standing face to face with your giants or your wall of Jericho. For plans to achieve, these are actionable steps you need to take in order to achieve those goals. There are things you can also do to counter your challenges. It's very important for you to write these ones out because they are what you'd actually incorporate into your schedule. So you cannot just go straight to write your main goal in your to-do list, right? You cannot just say, read 3 books. How do you want to do that? So what you're writing in your to-do list is how you are planning or what you are going to do to read those 3 books, right? And the good thing is that you can always add to this if your plans are not working or if you have new strategies. It's something you can always come back to check regularly to ensure you're still on track, and also to ensure that you are doing everything that you need to do to achieve that goal. Well, on this template, you can list out or write out all your goals on one sheet, or you can decide to create a separate sheet for each goal if you like space a lot. You can also have another sheet for writing out your results based on measurement, and that's for monitoring purposes, but I did not include that in this particular template. Maybe I will later on. I'll do an upgrade to the template, I don't know. And when I do improve it, it's going to carry your areas to improve, the factors that helped, what worked and what did not work, so you know what you're focusing on. So an extra to this template is a sheet for New Year resolution. There's nothing complex, just a list. I put it there so that as you're reminding yourself of your goals, you're also reminding yourself of your resolutions, and then you're able to check whether you're keeping the promises that you made to yourself. If you notice, I did not explain the components of a SMART goal, how the acronyms are, but how the template is structured. For me, it's way easier to work with that way. But you can always edit it and move things around after you purchase it, of course. So I would like you to take home these 3 scriptures as you go about setting your goals and working on them. It is very important to include God in all that you do. Proverbs 16 verse 3, Proverbs 16 verse 9, and 2 Chronicles 15 verse 7. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, goals are not just made to be kept aside with the goals that you achieve them one way or the other. You have to be very intentional about achieving them. So you have to visit them regularly to remind yourself of the relevance, deadline, and what you said you would do to achieve them. I would like you to leave a comment if you'll be following these steps on setting your goals, and also if you'll be purchasing the templates. I would also like to know what you learned and what is different from what you normally do. I've made previous videos on goals before. One is on how to achieve your goals faster, and the other one is about how to stay consistent with working on your goals. Please check the link in the description below, and I'll also leave them at the end screen of this video. Please subscribe to this channel and turn on all notifications. Share with someone who will find it helpful. I'd like to invite you to join our community for boss girls, to interact with like-minded people, learn, share, and grow on your journey to becoming a boss girl. The link is also in the description below. If you would like to purchase the goal setting and resolution templates, along with other ones I've shared in the past, please check the link in the description as well. This is Bossin with Enny. I'll see you in my next. Please do have a good time and keep bossing. See ya and bye.